What we're learning about today, guys, is how we can calculate the middle section between 2 points in space. Now, this calculation is a follow-over from your previous statistics topics. Hands up if you know what the average is or the mean.
7.
Yeah. The mean is the sum of all of your data points divided by how many data points you have. Now, if we're trying to find the middle point between 2 points in space, we actually take the average of 2 points. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say the midpoint over here is going to be the sum of the x coordinates, x1 plus x2, and then I'm going to divide them by 2. So all I'm doing is I'm averaging my coordinates out. I'm going to do the same with the y's. y1 plus y2, all divided by 2. So what we have, guys, is what we call the midpoint formula. This formula is simply just the application of statistics inside of our coordinate geometry. What did we call this topic? Inside our linear relationships. So all we're doing is we're averaging 2 points together, and what that reveals to us is the middle, or the location of the middle point. So suppose, for example, we have find the midpoint between the points -3, 5 and 11, 4. Hands up, what do you think we're going to do to find the midpoint here? Any ideas? The formula. We just apply the formula. To do this, first step is we're going to gather and label our points. So I know my points are -3, 5. And 11, 4. I gather my points and I label them x1, y1, x2, y2. Any ideas why I rewrote the points in purple? Because you need to write them in your book when you have a question. That way you can gather and label them. If you skip the step, you'll probably make a mistake in the substitution part, which is, next step, state the formula. Our midpoint between these 2 points is going to be M, and it's 2 fractions in a coordinate. x1 plus x2 all over 2, y1 plus y2 all over 2. Next step, we need to substitute. I was about to say import, but substitute. Set myself up for success. Write the formula as a template, and then let's sub them in. x1 is, Jamin? -3. We're adding. x2 is, please, Mr. Ferrari? x2? Nice. 11. Moving across, Audrey, y1?
5.
And then I'm going to pick on Abby. What's our y2? y2? 4. Very good. Now, all we have to do is simply do the computations in front of us. -3 plus 11. Do we have a value for that? -3 plus 11 gives us
8.
just 8, divided by 2,
4.
4. So our first coordinate is going to be 4. Next one, 5 plus 4 is
9.
9. Divided by 2, 4.5. And therefore, our midpoint is 4.5. Does this make sense, guys?
Yes.
Now, someone said a really good question. I heard them whisper. Where did the M's come from? What is the first letter for midpoint? M. So, I often use terminology but don't explain it. See how we've got an A here? That's a name of the point. You can have anonymous points where you just don't give them a name at all. You just call them, you can ignore the letter altogether and just say x1, y1. That's the name of the point. This is the location. And it is an ordered pair. So say for example, I can have the number 5, guys. Are you watching, ladies? I can have the number 5. This is a number. This is an integer number. It is a natural number. It is a rational number. It's all of the above. But now I have brackets and there's 2 numbers separated by a comma. That's called an ordered pair. It's a pair of numbers. When we're doing the midpoint formula, we're always expecting to get an ordered pair or 2 numbers separated by a comma because there's 2 values there. One represents our location on the x-axis, one represents on the y-axis. So, having a look at what you guys are going to do today, if you go to our OneNote, we're going to have the midpoint. If we double click on this guy, midpoint between, we're going to get questions over here. No, their distance. Whatever. Okay, first question. Have a look. Do you need a seating plan, ladies, or are you going to be able to watch and listen? Okay, first one, it's just calculator work. I recommend use the scientific calculator we used for distance last lesson. You'll have it available to you when you're doing your quiz next week. We don't want to mess around over learning some silly calculator. We want to use a tool that's actually helpful. So use this one. Next, you're doing the distance between pairs of points in space. So point A, point B, you're going to find the distance. To check that you're getting the right answers, just use the graphing tool over here. Just use the graphing tool over here. So say for example, if you have 7, 4 minus 3, 6, 7, 4 minus 3
Minus 6.
minus 6, 3
No, minus 3 minus 6.
minus 3 minus 6. Drag them into place, it will reveal the answer to you. Reason why this is better is because I kept making mistakes when I did the solutions, and yeah, just use the tool. Next one going along. We're already on a Cartesian plane. All you need to do is read the points you're interested in, write the ordered pair next to them, and then apply what you did the last question. And then finally, question 4 is where we want to build up to. We have a map. We want to find the midpoint between the locations listed on the map. Again, if you're wanting to do this one, I can't open it, but click on that solving tool. It will open up the map and it will give you a tool to physically move the icons around so you can check if you're doing your calculations correctly. The important thing is to know how to, to remember the formula and know how to apply the formula. Are there any questions? Really good.